Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And last video I showed you a market vlog, which was 2 weeks ago, and I pretty much sold out, and so I had to really hurry up and make some stock. Didn't get as much done as I wanted, but today is market day. So I am stopped here at Sonic for my my drink that'll get me through the day. I am doing this show by myself, and it's an outdoor show. I wasn't going to come. I decided at the last minute that I'm going to go ahead and do it. There is thunderstorms that are predicted, and it was a 70% chance of a thunderstorm from the entire time that the show is going on. And then about 30 minutes ago I looked at the radar, and it looks like it's only going to be raining from about 10 to noon. So that's about noon to 3 where I can get some actual people. This is supposed to be a big deal festival. Okay, so my Sonic order just came. Very excited about that. It's breakfast. So it's supposed to be a big deal, this festival, and hopefully people come out for it. I'm a little worried. I'm not going to set up my usual setup because I don't want my product to get ruined. And that's really what I'm worried about, is my tent flying away, because there's supposed to be wind is supposed to be about 20 miles per hour, and there's some wind gusts that I'm a little worried about. Hopefully I have the stakes in my tent, because we're going to be in a garden, so I can go ahead and stake it down. And I also brought my tent weights. So we'll see how it goes. My goal is to get my money back. I was just gonna be like, whatever, forfeit the money, count it as a donation. It was $50, but I wanna get it back. And that's what we're gonna try and do today. So come along with me on this market vlog. At this show, we got to pick anywhere around the garden, and so I was pretty much by myself. I had all of my sides open, and I like to have that, and when I do, I put all of my tables out on the side, the perimeter of my tent, so that people don't have to feel like they have to come in to see my stuff. I just find that I get way more sales if I have my stuff up front and center. And when I went to go make this video, I realized that I didn't have my final shot. I went around and I thought I was filming my setup on the other side so that you could see it, but I went to go put it in and it wasn't there. There's only one little shot of my one of my crates that I'll go ahead and put at the end of this, just so you can see that I did try, and wish I could go back and show you, but I can't. Okay, so I'm checking in. It is almost 11 o'clock. I've made 5 sales. That equals $48. So I've almost made back my booth fee. It is so cold. It is the middle of April and this cold front just came through and it's windy and it's cold. I don't have my sides to my tent. And so I'm just like sitting here with a blanket and my coat. Okay, so the show is over. I just got back, and about 1 o'clock, a lady that was running the event came around and she said, there's a storm coming between 2 and 3, and if you want to go ahead and pack up, you can. So I did. It was so cold. Middle of April, 40-degree wind chill. I was just not prepared for that. On my drive home, it started hailing, and I was just thinking, what happens if I crash in the ditch? It was about an hour drive, so it was a little bit scary. So now I'm just gonna go over what sold at this event. So I was there from 10 until 1, so it was 3 hours. Typically they say that they have hundreds of people come if it's a nice day to this event, but there were not that many people because it was so cold. I can still feel the cold of it all. So I'm just gonna go through and tell you what sold. So I sold 5 of my small bees, and I only took 5, so those sold out, and those were $8 a piece. I had 1 strawberry that I sold for $12. I sold 4 keychains, and those were $5 each. I sold 3 pigs, and those were $10 each. I sold 1 egg, which was $10. I sold 2 leggy froggies, which were $10. And I sold 1 turtle, which I went ahead and upped the price because it just takes me so long to make. So instead of 10, I now sell him for 12. And I sold 1. I brought 1 small octopus and I sold it, and he was $6. I took 2 axolotls with me and I sold both of them. and they were priced at $15 each. I sold one nugget. Nuggets are $10. My husband's home. He's greeting the dogs. Yes, he greets the dogs. Hi. So I only sold one nugget, but my last show I sold 13, so I was just like shocked. Wow.
Wow!
Yes, thank you, honey.
Welcome.
I sold one big octopus and it was 20.
It was giant too.
I sold 2 gummy bears and they were both 20, which I was very excited because my last show, I didn't sell any gummy bears. I sold 2 of my big turtles and they were 25. And I sold my stingray at this show. I was so excited because I only made one and he didn't sell at my last show. And he was 20, he's either 20 or 25, I don't remember. I sold 2 medium bees and they were both 15. So this was definitely the show for bees. And I guess that makes sense because it was a tulip festival. And so tulips, flowers, bees, they all go together. So altogether, my grand total was $350, which is fantastic because I didn't know that I was going to make my booth fee back of $50. So I mean, it's not the best show I've ever done, but I'm very pleased with the results. And I was just talking to my husband about how we've been doing this for about a year now. And last year, if I got to $200 in sales, I was ecstatic. I was like, this is an awesome show. We got $200 and now $350 at this one, $1,200 at the one before. Really stepping up my game. And I think the key to that is the inventory that I have on hand. The more that I have, the more I can sell. And so that's kind of what I'm going with here. So that's my one tip, is have it so you can sell it, because if you don't have it, you can't sell it. So I do have another show in 2 weeks, and I hardly have any inventory left over from this one. And so I kind of made a list of what I want to accomplish before I go to my next market in 2 weeks. And yes, I do have a full-time job, so this is, you know, at night, on the weekends, what I'm trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to, hopefully, make this list. 5 possums, 4 large mushrooms, 10 cacti, 1 stingray, because I sold one, 3 big turtles, 4 gummy bears, 20 keychains. Keychains, just they sell so well because I don't sell them for very much, and they're very easy to make, and people don't mind spending $5 on an impulse item. I'm going to make 5 strawberries because I'm completely out. 5 pigs, 5 more leggy froggies, 20 of my small whale octopus. That's my dog trying to eat food. 6 more axolotls because those are selling really well. 3 big octopi because I'm almost out of those. 2 medium bees and 5 small bees, just to replenish what I lost. So that is my market vlog for today. If you liked this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel as I go through different markets, market vlogs, market tips, crochet items. If that sounds appealing, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time.